campfire in the backyard. You know, you'd love to be out in the bush, but you know, sometimes you got to be home. So this is suburban campfiring. Is that a good word for it? The suburbs campfire. We've got leftover chicken. It's crackling away there. Roast chicken from last night, dinner. Mini roast. And we've got a sweet potato here, cooking on the coals. And then we will have corn cooking when, well, got to let the coals kind of subside a little bit, or the fire subside, and we get some more coals. So we've been renovating, well, I say when Diego's been renovating, and these are floorboard. These are like from the decking. And end posts, okay. They're hardwood. So as you can see, they're leftover bits from decking and hardwood. So they're very good for fires, put it that way. It's very hot. I just nearly burnt my eyebrows sitting here. I had to move back a bit. But this is what we call a bush TV. Don't need a TV. You can just stare at the ambers. It was getting pretty hot in there. We could see some purple and blue flames, which I think means it's really hot. Okay, let's stick that up there like that, hey? Oops, that's too high. No, I need to go. Huh? I know, but I don't want to have to hold it the whole time. Maybe I should go get a chair, another chair. Oh, that's what I'll do. I'll go get another chair and put the chair on. Oh, God, that's hot, eh? Very hot. I wonder where the possum goes.
Yeah, everywhere. Do you want to turn chicken?
Do I want to turn the chicken? Sure. Can you put the light on? I can't see. Oh my God, I'm getting a face burn. Whoa.
Put it back in the end, honey. Yeah.
Oh, man, that's hot. Hot diggity dub. It is hot. Okay, so we're going to sit you over here. There we go. There you go. You get to watch the fire. Hopefully not burn you. That works, I think. Okay, let's see what happens with this one. Let's test this theory by using another phone to see the comments. Let's see if I can see anything. So we're going to have toasted marshmallows after dinner. Can't wait. All right. I see the light. Normally you can. I'm going to have to do it on my laptop. Maybe the Wi-Fi is not strong enough. Is it still going? Oh, it's still going. I can't watch it.
Is it your name?
No, I think I normally can. I'm able to watch it normally. I don't know why I can't watch it. I've got an old iPhone and I'm trying to watch. Watch the live on, so I'm just trying to see if I can get that working. Should work. What are you doing tomorrow? You working?
Yeah.
Okay, testing my theory is not working really well. Why can't I see watch my own live? I would have thought I'd been able to log into it and watch it. Saying no views. It's kind of annoying. Can I have your phone for a second? It's going to take over your phone.
Possum. Does a possum.
Sound of a possum. Can you go to YouTube for me?
Oh, YouTube.
Where are you looking?
I thought it was Facebook.
No. You can hear the possum.
Just under
Huh?
subscriptions.
Yeah, Explorer. Just look up Exploradora 80.
Review. Live.
What's happening? Can you see anything?
Yeah.
Can you show me? I see it.
Oh, that's swipe up on the stream. What does that mean?
What? Can't read your writing. Whoops. Okay, so it's not. I haven't got the greatest angle there, have I? No, it's all right. I was hoping to see the chat.
Ooh.
It's hot. It's very hot. I think it's going to take a while to get coals, you know.
No, look at them all.
No, but like, you've got to stop it from.
There's heaps of them there.
I don't know why I can't do it on mine.
Did you want it?
No. I'm still trying to figure out how to do it on my phone. My phone might need to be. What did you just do?
What?
What did you do?
I was going over there to put that in there.
Oh, don't be silly. Be careful. Diego's a bit of a fire starter. He likes to play in the fire. so we've got old, was it decking from the renovation in the fire pit, and it's, let's confirm, it's very, very hot, which is nice because it's, you know, winter here.
If our place went up in flames, tell you one thing, you'll feel it from the moon, I reckon.
Fuck, great.
And
Well, we don't want the house.
They wouldn't even be able to turn the beacon out.
We don't want the house to go on fire, thank you. That's what I was going to do, try to update the app. That could be the reason why it's not working. YouTube? Oh, it's not updated. YouTube for kids? You know, I had a 9-year-old on my live the other day?
Yeah.
Yep. It's crazy that kids that young can be on, you know, just jump on people's lives. That is really hot, you know. I feel like I need to step back a little bit, yep. It is warm.
It's actually quite a nice night outside.
It's not that cold, is it really? Probably take my jacket off, eh? I'm just looking at this thing. It's got here, your community is off. What the hell does that mean? Oh, this is something I've never seen before. Go to community, private only.
That's like a community area.
Oh, okay, now I see the live. Okay. Oh, this is something I've never seen before. Go to community. It's a delayed reaction. Okay, that's interesting. So I can see it. I can see the live.
So it's not live, it's delayed.
It's delayed.
On yours, because you're watching it.
Yeah.
But on ours, it's not. Oops. Oh yeah, it is. It's delayed.
Yeah.
It is. I just put my stick in the camera. See it?
No, I didn't see it.
See, let's just read. Oh, hello.
No, I can see that. Okay, stop. No, it's live.
Mine is now. Mine does it now.
Oh, really? Go do it now. Because I think mine's live now, like literally up to date. Okay, no, I'm way delayed.
Yeah. I think it was Wi-Fi. Too many people on our Wi-Fi. I'll get off it. I'm off it.
What did you say?
Huh?
What did you say?
Hoochie mama.
Hoochie mama.
It's freaking hot.
Oh my goodness. It says there's 5 people watching. Say hello if you're watching. Where are you watching from? We're in Redcliffe.
Check the sweet potato.
Yeah, I reckon. Check it.
Oh, is she?
What?
Oh, she's hot.
She's hot. So Diego's testing the. Oh, that's probably burned the plate. Yeah, hold on. I've got a normal plate here. Yeah, use that one. Because otherwise, you'll burn. There we go. So what was on? We had entrees of, what are these called?
Jalapeno and cheese Kranskis.
Kranskis, yeah. They're very tasty, actually. You can see the cheese in the middle of it. Then we've got a sweet. Oh, very good.
Jalapeno on the stick.
Well, they're not on a stick.
Jalapeno on the stick.
They're not on a stick.
No, but that's what's his name, Jeff, American fella that Pulitzer's full of, with puppets.
No idea what you're talking about.
He's always all over the place. It's funny as.
Okay. So we're just testing to see what the sweet potato's looking like. Here.
A little bit hard.
A bit hard?
A little bit hard.
It's a bit longer.
A little bit longer. Just a little bit.
Man, even though that hardwood's gone down and burnt a bit, it's still so hot in there. Oh, be careful. Oh, jeez. Be careful. Okay, so what's on dinner is sweet potato. No, yeah, sweet potato. And then we've got cinnamon to go on it and butter. Then over here we have leftover mini roasts from last night, and they're just getting warmed up. And then we do have some corn on the cob. Where is that corn? Oh yeah, corn on the cob. That's going to be put on the coals, and that is Diego's specialty. If he couldn't do that, I don't reckon I'd be with him. When he cooks his corn, it makes me all hot and sweaty. Oh, that's right. It's the fire that's making me hot and sweaty, not him. People are watching this going, who the hell are these guys? We're Australian. And we're in a suburban backyard in the suburbs of Redcliffe. Neighbour there, neighbour there, neighbour there, a neighbour across the road. And we have a fire. Can't always be, going camping. Actually, we haven't gone camping this year at all, have we?
No, too busy.
Where can we go camping? I reckon we need to go camping.
No, too busy.
Yeah.
I've got stuff to get done before I go.
No, just because Diego's going on holidays, he's being a party pooper. Yeah, that. What did you say, shitty mama?
Uchi mama.
Uchi mama.
Uchi.
What does Uchi mama mean?
Uchi mama. Uchi mama.
Hoochie mama.
Uchi mama. How'd you have your hair? Uchi mama. Oh, it's hot like hot.
No, not hoochie mama.
It's Uchi mama. Ask people, they'll tell you.
Hoochie, isn't it like kind of a bit talking really badly about a girl? Like she's a hoochie?
Oh, no, it's Uchi mama.
It means a hot woman.
It's hot. Like the fire's hot. Hoochie hammer. Like, ooh, you burn yourself.
A hoochie woman will burn you anyway.
No, not a woman. It's hoochie mama. Oh, man. I hear that sweet potato sizzling.
Ah, right. So now I see how you can do the comments. So I wondered how people got the, your name and your handle in the yellow, and then they wrote a comment. Because obviously when you're normally on a live, like right now, I can't actually write anything. I can just respond verbally to texts. But I've got my other phone here, literally, and I can write stuff. Hello. Testing. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, right. Okay. So I'm learning a few things today. So, babe, you know that you can have, you know how the weirdos jump on these lives and they say weird things like, show us your boobs. Anyway, you can have people as moderators. So, like, for example, if I was walking, I might not be always checking the text, like the chat. And then there could be someone like, being really rude in the chat. So if you have people as moderators, they can actually get rid of them off the chat. So I've made some of the people in my, that's kind of annoying. You.
Why?
Swinging that thing.
Well, it's entertainment.
This is the country boy. So the country boy didn't have toys, so he used to just swing things back and forward. Corn time? Corn time. Woohoo.
Ooh, that's hot. Right.
Hey guys, that just jumped on the live. What are you doing? What did you just do?
I just dropped the corn in there.
We need longer tongs. Actually, don't we have some longer tongs somewhere? I think we do. I think they're downstairs. I don't know where they've gone. So we're doing a campfire tonight in suburbia, literally suburbia. Well, I can hear something. There's a possum somewhere. We have a resident possum that lives in our roof. And we just saw it running around. I just thought I heard something over the avocado tree there. Okay, maybe not. So we have some corn popping at the moment. We're going to have entree of corn. And the way that Diego cooks it is so hot. It's very hot and chili-like. Actually, no, it's just hot. Because you're cooking on coals. And then when you put some butter on it. Oh, and then we've got some leftover mini roasts from last night that are cooking, or just heating up, to be honest. They're warm already. They're just sitting there on the campfire. So this is Diego's doomsday prepper. So if, everything goes to shit.
And if I catch anyone, I can hang them on my little sausage thing there. So you can swing them in there and meat, endless meat. Carnivore. Cannibalism.
Okay.
Like, I could be that fella, Saul fella, that movie who makes people do things to get out of contraption.
Oh my goodness. Hopefully no one's listening to this. This is just a general Saturday night here. Me listening to Diego. That's That is in that. Oh, shivers. We've got over there, we've got sweet potato in alfoil. And then we have got corn cooking, and you can hear it popping.
That's the actual chicken.
Oh, there's a chicken over there that's popping. And then what do we got?
That's it.
That's it. Oh, yeah.
We had
And we have a little entree here, which was... Do we still have that left? Yeah. I can't really show you that. Oh, I can't see. There's a Kransky in there. So I'm doing something different. I'm trying to see the chat on my old phone. Oh, hold on. That's delayed that's interesting. So look. It's a delayed reaction. So that's what I'm showing you. And that's what's on the live right now. Ooh, snap, crackle, pop. Oh my God. Honestly, there's only like it says one person's listening, but I think it's my phone. Otherwise, they could hear you farting, literally. This is like Yobbo's campfire, Australian style. So guys, we're having a campfire in the backyard. And it's, yeah, very hot. Pulses. You think it's 4th of July here? Snap, crackle, pop. Now this is Australia, we're not America. And that is corn making lots of noise there. Oh, we're getting ready because the corn won't take very long to cook. So we're just getting ready. Where's the butter? Yeah, there's the butter. We have butter. And I love, what is that? I put, where's this guy called? I don't know if you can see that, guys. It's lime and chili. Oh, lime salt with chili. So I put butter on the corn with lime and chili salt. Oh my gosh, so tasty. Can I see the corn?
Huh?
Diego wants me to show you the corn.
Can you see it?
I can see it. I'm scrolling in. See, look in the video. Oh, it just went off. Why'd that go off? There you go. There you go. You can have a look, or you can look on your phone. So in Australia, we call this a camp kitchen, or this is the bush kitchen. Oh, what bush kitchen? Bush TV. Oh my goodness. This is a bush TV. Instead of having a TV, you just watch the fire. It's quite therapeutic, to be honest. Actually, my friend Marie, she does meditate. Oh my gosh, I can't even talk now. She does meditation. So she's got, her channel is called Meditation Motivation with Marie. And she does like free guided meditations. And she's been doing a lot of sunrise and sunset meditations. But I need to say to her, she needs to do a bush, like a campfire meditation. Can you imagine a meditation? We could do a meditation by the campfire. How's that look?
Use the paper.
Oh, really?
Bit of charcoal on it, bit of dust on the ash on it.
Oh, yep. They're ready, aren't they? Oh, that looks good. Looks really good. Whoops.
Won't hurt you for the ash.
Bit of ash. So this is second course. That was first course, a Kransky. And it's a jalapeno with cheese Kransky. There's cheese there and jalapeno. It's really tasty, actually. And then second course is corn on the cob, cooked on Coils. Oh, cooked on coals. That's tasty. That is going to be really hot. You can see the steam going off it, guys. Okay, we need a knife. Knife. Here we go, there's a knife. Right. Okay, we're going to check the sweet potato. What's going on with that? So it's good to do like some cooking, not that's not in the house, like primitive, like back in the day. I'm sure back in the day they didn't have alfoil though. What would they have used instead of alfoil back in the day? Ready? Ready? Okay, cool. We'll leave it. I'm going to eat it now. I'll eat everything all the time. Oh, okay, because that's got to be ready, hey? Yeah, okay. All right. Well, we're getting ready for dinner, guys. Woohoo. So we've got second course, but we're going to put our, oh my gosh, this is sweet potato. Why? Oh, really? Why is that? Oh, okay. So the
caramelisation there.
Oh yeah, look at that. Wow. So the sweet potato is really caramelised. Oh my goodness, that looks so tasty. The phone feels like it's going to be on fire. So you cut it and you put some butter and then you put cinnamon on it. Oh, yum. How do you guys do your sweet potato? Oh, someone's got farm cows going, are you eating cow? Are you eating beef? No, not tonight. Sometimes we do steak out here, but we're eating leftover. There's a leftover chicken roast, mini roast.
Chickens running around.
They're not our chickens.
You had chicken running around and chopped it.
No, we didn't. We've got chickens in our backyards. They're asleep at the moment. Behind here, there's a chicken house. We just live in suburbia, guys. These are like literally people live there, people live there, people live there. But we're just having a little campfire backyard. Bit of fun. But yeah, no beef today. We're not vegetarian. This is a Kransky. That'd be pork, isn't it? That's Kransky. That's a pork Kransky. Oh yeah, you can see all the alfoil on it. So we've really charred this one, but that'll be so tasty. We just won't eat the skin. Normally you can eat the skin, but yeah, not at the moment, because otherwise you'll end up with.
I cooked it. I really cooked it.
Diego char cooked it. This is called char cooked sweet potato.
All the skin's crackly.
Yeah, that looks good, doesn't it?
I just don't want any of the aluminium on my food.
Yeah, no, it's not good to use aluminium, but cut it. Yeah, that'll be so tasty. Oh, I can smell my corn. It smells so good. Yeah, we're not vegetarian. We'd eat beef normally.
Vegetarian? What's a vegetarian?
Look at that face. He's not a vegetarian.
Come to our house, there'll be no vegetarian meals. You'll have to learn to eat beef.
No, we do some vegetarian meals. Sometimes it's good to have no meat. Oh yeah. Oh my gosh, look how good that sweet potato looks. Oh my goodness. Guys, this is why I'm attracted to this one. He's a great cooker. Look at the flames coming out. Okay, then you put the butter in. Oh my goodness. Cut it in half, long ways though too, babe. No. Okay, sorry. There's a special way. This is the Diego way. Oh my gosh, look at it. Look at it.
And that's actually butter, not margarine.
Okay, butter, not margarine. Butter. Show them. Cinnamon.
Oops.
Okay, maybe not that much cinnamon. So cinnamon on your sweet potato. Very
It
tasty.
makes it even sweeter.
Okay, so now we need to put butter on our...
Smell that.
I can't smell it.
Can you smell that?
No?
Cinnamon. Yummy, yummy, yummy. Oops.
So butter on the corn. So good, butter on the corn. Do we not have another knife? We just got a sharp knife, haven't I? God, that fire is like so hot. So we're putting butter over the corn. Can I have another bit of butter, please? Thank you. Oh, thank you. Okay. So I'm putting on mine. Oh, you can't see that. Can you see that? Okay, now I need to hold that up. There we go. I use a lime and chili salt. Oops. So I do a shake, rattle and roll. Shake, rattle and roll.
Smell that. Oh,
What?
Sinking.
What are you thinking?
Sinking. I found a hole in the lawn.
Okay. So there we go. We've got some sea salt. Now Diego's going over to the mini roasts. They'll be so hot. They're probably stuck to the pan. Be careful. Don't touch. Don't touch. That'll be hot, babe.
No, it's not.
Okay, babe. Thank you. I did say that we should have some kind of green, and I was going to say we're going to put a choco. We grow chocos here in our yard, and put a choco in an alfoil and then chuck it on the coals so we could have a bit of greenage. But, you know, it's okay every now and then not to have greenage in your food. So let's try the sweet potato, guys. Sweet potato with butter and cinnamon. Oh my goodness, that looks so tasty. So tasty. Oh my gosh, it's hot. It's really good though. Oh my gosh, it's hot going down my mouth even.
It's hot.
Where's my water? Oh yeah, here we go. Got my bottle of water that I was using as tripod before. Oh, thanks for subscribing, Farm Cow. So, Farm Cow, do you post stuff on YouTube? You talk about farms and cows? There's my farm cow.
The bull.
Oh, there's my farm bull. Look at him. Actually, I'm not going to look at him. I'm going to eat my corn. Okay. Need to...
Yummy.
I'm going to put you down, guys. That's our food. I'm going to sit down and eat. I'm going to sit you down and you can see the look of the fire. It looks so good. Oh my goodness. That corn's amazing. So amazing. Hmm? Sorry?
The new subscriber.
Mm-hmm. We're at 500. How exciting is that? 500 subscribers. was at 200 about 6 months ago. Oh my gosh, that's hot.
Careful.
The sweet potatoes are really hot.
Yeah, it's coming out of the oven. Literally.
I know. I don't know if you can see this, guys. It's smoking.
Corn done.
Your corn's done.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my gosh. I swear my ears are getting burnt. It's hot. That chicken roast is nice, isn't it? Wouldn't it be nice, like cooking it on the like originally on here?
So just take a while up.
Yeah.
Maybe not. Just leave it in foil, turn it like it did.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, that sweet potato must have been stinking hot. The heat on it's coming out. It's huge.
Break it up like that.
The corn's the best though. You've outdone yourself again. Honestly. What did you just do?
Yummy. That's actually nice, that sweet potato.
It's very nice, isn't it?
Probably been another 10 minutes, I reckon.
No, I think it's nice. You would never have got the foil off otherwise. So Farm Cow says he's got a movie channel. It's interesting. You've got a movie channel, but your name is called Farm Cow. Oh, shit. Right, back to corn, I think. Babe, every time you cook corn, I love you a little bit more.
Stop cooking.
Imagine if you cook corn every night, I'd get your name tattooed.
Oh,
That's so tasty. Did next door go away tonight?
Huh?
Did next door go away tonight? They were hooked up to the camera. They were hooked up to the caravan.
No. The unhooked it.
Oh really? They just come back.
No, they must have just built a clean out or something to test up the amp. Probably getting ready not going away because they're maybe getting it already.
It was quiet tonight, so maybe we're gonna have football tonight.
I think the guys played Thursday night. Aren't they?
Huh?
They were home before they closed the windows, the window. Because I started the fire. They closed the window.
can't get over this corn.
Feel the heat off that.
It's very hot. It freaks me out now, babe, thinking about that as like our deck.
It would take a lot for it to start.
That corn is amazing. Amazing, amazing, amazing. Yeah, Farm Cow, I'll check out your channel. On movies, yeah? Okay, movies. Is that why his name is Farm Cow? What do you eat?
So again.
They're lucky. I'll go back and watch that one from this morning.
What has 5 toes but not your foot?
Your foot? You idiot. Oh, look! I just saw the possum. Did you see the possum, guys? It just went across. That was not funny, Benny.
It's a dad joke.
Yeah, but you're not a dad.
Oh no, but it's a dad joke.
A very bad joke. Oh my god. I'm like, what? How stupid is that? Did you guys hear that dad joke?
Girls obviously don't understand dad joke. No?
We call them dad jokes, they're just bad. Where'd you get that stupid joke from?
I watched it on Instagram.
You watched it on Instagram? Oh my god, you're so embarrassing. Imagine if you were a dad, that's even more embarrassing.
Well, it's either...
Your child would be like
It's
so
either three guys sitting on a log or on a chair in the bush, obviously duck hunting, or it's the 3 aliens
What?
that do it. They've got
Do what?
dad joke, all those silly jokes.
That sweet potato is so good too, hey? I don't think I'm gonna eat the rest of this meat. I'm pretty full.
I'm full.
Yeah. I'm done.
Want some more sweet potato then?
I'll get in more sweet potato.
Put
That was
the
so
skin
good.
in
I
there.
will.
It's got oil in it, so I'll also give it in the pie.
Fire? Can you eat the rest of that meat? I don't want it.
Oh no,
Thank you. But I did sweet potato. That was so tasty. Yeah, we're Australian. We're in Queensland, southeast Queensland, in Redcliffe. Sorry, I'm talking to the wrong phone. I'm talking to that phone thinking, yeah, no, we're both Australian, both born in Australia, though I'm a Queenslander. He's a dirty...
I am a Queenslander.
No, you're not. You're a dirty...
I was only in there, I was
So he's a
Technically, I'm
cockroach.
Queenslander.
He's a cockroach.
No, I played my first game of football in Queensland, so I'm a Queenslander.
So Diego's background is he used to play football, not professionally, but his dad did. And I think Diego probably could have played professionally, but he maybe had too many hits to the head. And it's probably good that he stopped because his dad played professionally and at a very young age got
CTE,
CTE, which is a dementia,
which is like
brain concussion,
brain concussion thing, and early onset
early onset Alzheimer's. Yeah.
and dementia. Yeah, all
So very sad. He used to play, if you're Australian, he used to play for what?
NRL.
No, yeah, but Manly, didn't he?
No,
Seagulls.
no,
Who?
Parramatta
Oh, he used to play for Parramatta
and South.
and Souths.
South Brisbane back in the day.
South Brisbane back in the day, the glory team back in the day. What happened to South Brisbane? Why'd they get rid of it?
They've still got its club. It's still a local club.
Yeah, but why did they get rid of the NRL?
They didn't. They changed it. Redcliffe was in the game. Redcliffe and South, that's the game that was back in the day.
Yeah, right, okay.
It changed, slowly changed.
Oh, this guy called Farm Cow. He's in Stanthorpe. Oh my God, Stanthorpe. Okay, I'm not going to complain about the cold. You'd be minging cold up there at the moment, like icy cold.
Is it snowing?
Is it snowing? It snows for like one day, doesn't it? Like it has flitters. What do you call them? Flurries. Flurries.
Sleet.
Sleet.
Oh, jeez. Flurries.
It's flurries. A
Flurries
flurry.
feels like it's woke.
No snow yet. So are you on a property out there or are you in suburbia, like in downtown suburbia, Stanthorpe?
Town.
Suburbia, town.
No, they don't have suburbia in towns.
Oh,
It's just town. It's just a town. Stanthorpe.
it's still suburbia.
It's like Roma. There's no suburb.
So he's originally from Roma. Roma. He's a Roma boy, though he was born in Sydney.
Yeah, and he's there for. I was born. That's it. When we came to Brisbane.
That's not the point. You were born in Sydney.
What does it matter?
I was born in Brisbane Hospital.
Oh, I wouldn't class you as a Queenslander.
What are you going to class me as?
Half-caste.
I'm half caste.
Yeah.
Oh, here we go.
Windows. Window.
You're a redneck.
Yeah, bro.
Oh, this guy was born in Parramatta. Where were you born in Parramatta too?
No,
Where were you born?
Blacktown.
Oh, he was born in Blacktown. Parramatta, Blacktown, very similar, aren't they?
Very close.
Very close. Well, there you go. So, do you go for Parramatta? I'm talking to the guy on the
Oh,
thing.
oh, okay.
Sorry, I'm not even talking to him. I'm talking to you, Farm Cow. Do you have a name, Farm Cow?
Yeah, farm cow.
Is it Joe? Farm Cow, is your name Joe? No.
Cotton Eye Joe.
Cotton Eye Joe.
Where'd you come from? Where'd you
So
go?
he doesn't go for Parramatta.
Hey,
You're a Queenslander. You go for... He's Craig. Oh, there you go, Craig. G'day, Craig. Go on.
G'day, Craig.
Oh, my gosh.
Good old bloke.
Oh, my goodness. Anyway, what are you doing tonight, Craig, in Stanthorpe? Are you having a backyard bonfire to keep warm? Or you're next to a heater because it's so cold in Stanthorpe?
He's in the barn with his cows.
Diego's going, you're in your barn with your cows. He's not being disrespectful. He's just being funny, okay? You know the Aussie way. It's to take the shit out of everyone. Take the piss out of everyone.
Don't milk the wrong cow.
What? You just...
Don't milk the wrong cow.
Did you hear that, Craig? No, he's enjoying our fire. Well, I'm glad you got to see it. We're enjoying the fire. Are you a marshmallow fan? Because we have got a big bag of marshmallows. Craig, what's red and white mean? Red and white. Does it mean you're drinking a red and a white drink? Rosé. I don't think red. I don't think red and white means rosé. I'm drinking red. Diego's drinking water. What does that mean? STG. Stag? I don't know what that means. Farm cow. Oh, St. George. Okay, so he goes for red and white, St. George footy team. St. George is Sydney somewhere, isn't it?
Is it?
Huh?
Of course it is.
I don't know. What team is it, though, down there?
St. George.
But what area?
St. George.
Okay.
Illawarra.
Illawarra. Okay.
No, that's Manly.
That's Manly. Oh, yeah, Manly. Yeah, okay. So that's that's Hurstville kind of area, isn't it? Like western suburbs of Sydney. Got to say, are they playing this weekend?
Illawarra. Is it in Illawarra?
Who's Illawarra? Craig, do you know who Illawarra is? Is that Manly?
Used to be Illawarra Steelers, isn't it?
I don't think that's a team. Obviously, we don't really follow football that much. Diego used to, but he doesn't do it anymore.
Got old.
He got old.
Got forgetful.
He's got old and wrinkly.
In bed too early.
He's in
by 8 o'clock.
He's in bed by 8 o'clock. He's a builder, so he's up early, goes to bed early. So hardly ever watch it. We didn't even watch. We haven't even been watching State of Origin. So State of Origin's on this week, isn't it? This Wednesday night. Actually, we should go watch that somewhere, babe. Let's go watch it at the Bell.
It was busy there. That's not local pub. That's just,
Well, where are we going to go watch it? The Tavern?
yeah, well, no, it's the Redneck there.
Redneck.
Redneck.
Okay.
You watch it at Redcliffe. The Tavern at Redcliffe. Or the, what do you call
The
it?
new one.
Yeah.
Oh, the one near, what's his name? Carl and Angela. What's it called? The Ox pub.
Ambassador.
Could watch the Ambassador.
I'll be asleep by the time the ball kicks off.
Oh no, he said here Illawarra and St. George married together a year ago.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so it's St. George. So they're your team. So why do you go for St. George, Craig? Ooh, can you hear that noise?
Uh-oh.
That's what?
Cops are out.
That's what's it called? Pole police?
Pole.
That's the
Pole.
helicopter police.
Oh, Yambo helicopter.
How do you know?
It's going to the hospital.
I don't know if you can hear that. That's the it's either ambulance hospital and the ambulance helicopter, because the hospital's only helicopters. I mean, the hospital's probably about 2 k's away, or it could be the pole police. They, you know,
No, it's Yambo. That's
go looking for people on the street with a helicopter. So I asked Craig why he followed St. George, and he's got Craig Young from the 70s. That's why he followed them. Do you know who that is? Do you know who Craig
I
Young?
wasn't born then.
You were born in the 70s, doofus. You were born in 1978.
Yeah, end of the 70s.
So?
Yeah. That's pole police over there. That's pole police.
Okay, so we've got pole police out and we've got the ambulance helicopter out.
Must be an accident.
Something's happened in Redcliffe tonight. Oh yeah, you can hear it, guys. Shit. Sometimes it actually...
Pole police, yeah.
Oh, there you go. You can see it. Oh, you can't really see it. Oh, yeah.
On, but they're circling.
They're circling. They're after you. What did you do? Thermal.
Yeah, they call it.
They're after you.
Thermal one, yeah, really cool.
What have you done?
No, they can't see me because the fire's too hot. They just see this big red spot.
I just think you're a giant blob. So, Craig, how long have you been living in Stanthorpe? Because I've been talking to Diego about trying to go back up to Stanthorpe. It's from Brisbane, it's not exactly around the corner. Remember, we had a great holiday. It was actually a long weekend. Actually, I've got some mixed review holiday moments about that trip to Stanthorpe.
What's wrong with it?
Oh, we borrowed my sister's camper. What, pop-up tent? Pop-up camper?
What did we do wrong with it?
Oh, well, you nearly ran me over.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
So Craig, listen to this, right? What's this place called? Queen Mary? Is it the Queen Mary waterfall? Queen Mary Falls?
Yeah.
God, what's going on? They're looking for someone.
Yeah, they're circling. They're circling.
So if you can hear that, they're looking for someone, obviously. Normally, our area is quite safe, to be honest. But we could be harbouring some bad people in our backyard, maybe. I don't know. Who knows? Okay, so Craig, do you know Queen Mary Falls? I think there's two ways to Queen Mary Falls. There's a way from Stanthorpe, and then there's a back way that you can go down from Queen Mary Falls down into Brisbane, I guess. The back.
That's near Warwick.
Near Warwick.
It's nowhere near.
Is it?
Stanthorpe.
Okay, Warwick. Somewhere out that way, okay? And so we're towing a pop-up camper, right?
And my ute was pretty crap. It was just a Mazda.
He had a Mazda ute of some description.
Yeah, shitty little
Anyway.
wasn't full of drive.
Wasn't it?
No, it was full of drive.
It was
yeah,
full drive.
Yeah, it was crap.
Anyway, so
It wasn't working hard.
this is what happens with men, right? And Craig, you'll sympathise with this because you're a man. I think, well, I presume you're a man because your name's Craig. But you can't presume anything these days. Anyway, so we're going, we decide to go the other way, thinking we'll go back. It'll be quicker to go the other direction instead of going back the way we came to Warwick or around Warwick. Anyway, we see a sign that says, no caravans. And I say to Diego, hey, that sign said no caravans. We're dragging a pop-up camper. That's classed as a caravan, right? And Diego's like, nah, we'll be right. Like literally, nah, we'll be right. And then we're driving along again. And it looks fine, right? It looks fine. And then there's another sign that says, you know, no caravans. And I'm like, hey, there's another sign. That's fine, look at the road, it's fine. Well, we hit an area where it's no return, basically. We go down. And Diego is starting to kind of question why he didn't listen to Dora, that we should have turned around. And he's like, crap, my brakes. And I'm like, what are you talking about, your brakes? He's like, they're not working. Like, not joking, right? We're going down, literally snaking down this hill. He's stopped. He's like, they're slipping. Quick, jump out and grab some rocks. So I'm literally jumping out on the side of the road, trying to find rocks and chucking them under the front wheels. And then I'm running in front of the car, which is probably starting to roll, chucking rocks under the tyres.
It's classic.
I could kill you for that night. That was shocking.
I've upgraded though now. cruises now.
Yeah, even Craig said, you had to turn around and go back to Warwick. Yeah, you had to, but he wouldn't listen to me. He's like, no, it's quicker this way. I'm like, it's not quicker, we'll die. No, we'll be fine. I'm like, yeah, there's signs for a reason that said no caravans. No, we'll be fine. And then we start snaking down this hill and he starts burning his brakes and he stops. Oh yeah, I think my brakes are slipping. Quick, jump out and grab some rocks and put them under the tyres. So I'm like finding everything possible, rocks, anything possible to chuck under the tyres. You bastard. I was so mad that day. And guess what we had to do? We had to ring RACQ
Oops, his name. Yeah.
To-
They came out and towed it down for us.
they had to come out and tow us down. So mad. Like $500 later. I think it was a public holiday too. It was a Monday public holiday.
Yeah.
It was a long, long weekend. So that was not a nice end to a nice weekend. We had a nice weekend in Stanthorpe, actually. I've got to say, that's why I want to go back to Stanthorpe, because
Yeah, we want to relive it.
no, we won't.
Try in the cruiser this time.
So we've got a different car this time, but we won't go back down that way. Oh my God. There we go. I don't know if you can see that.
I just gave it the finger.
I don't know what they're doing. They're not very low. They're not low.
They're obviously hunting someone. They won't see us, but they just see the lobby in.
Yeah, so we actually stayed in the caravan park, not the caravan, the camping ground at Gilloween. That was so nice to be able to wake. It was cold, yeah, very cold. But I've got to say, the pop-up camper was very fun. We had a fire that night too, didn't we?
Yeah.
Not in the tent and not in the camper. But it was fun. It was really good to actually have a pop-up camper. It's, yeah, so then we stayed one night at the campground, and the next morning we're able to like get up at like the crack of dawn to go camping, like hiking, sorry. We went to Turtle Rock and the Sphinx, and we didn't go up to the pyramid, but we went halfway up the pyramid.
I did. I went all the way up.
You didn't go to the pyramid, you went to Castle Rock. You went to Castle Rock, we didn't go to the pyramid. And then we went to another place. The hiking there is amazing. And then we went into town, into Stanthorpe. Can't remember the caravan park. But then there was some kind of blues festival at a...
No, it wasn't blues.
Wasn't blues?
No, it was just like a wine thing.
So we ended up hiring bikes. Oh, did we hire bikes or our bikes? Did we bring bikes with us or we hired them?
No, we bought our own bike.
Yeah, we must have brought our own bikes up. Then we rode around and did a bit of a wine tour with on bikes. So we're a bit happy. And then one of the wineries were advertising that night.
No, that day.
That day?
It was a daytime thing, wasn't it?
The next day.
Yeah.
The next day they were advertising like a...
Band and wine.
Yeah, music and wine kind of thing. Anyway, so we went... yeah, we must have caught a bus there or something.
We got a taxi or whatever.
There was a shuttle bus or something. Yeah, we got a shuttle bus there. It was really good fun, actually. It was a good winery, actually. Diego's not into wine that much, but he got into wine that night.
No.
Yeah, he got into some wine tasting.
Yeah, I got what about I was drinking wine. Normal drink. Ginger beers.
But it was a touch cold out there. Nice in the sun.
Nice in the daytime.
Nice in the day, but yeah, really cold at night time.
We had fire at night. Then on our bike thing, that's right, on our bikes, we had, after the wine tasting, we had to pull aside the road and relieve and stuff.
Actually, a really cool place that we went to when we drove into Stanthorpe was Dudley's Castle. Have you been there, Craig? That is cool.
Is it Dudley's or is it Devil's?
No, Dudley's.
Yeah,
Dudley's Castle,
that's
where the bushrangers used to hang out. That was fun. Have you been there, Craig? That is worth going to. I'm sure you have. If you're a local to Stanthorpe, you've been there. Yep. That's a really cool place, isn't it? We loved going there. That was so much fun to walk around and go under the rocks. And oh my gosh, it's still going. So something's happened tonight. Like those helicopters only come out when there's someone running around being naughty. Yeah, right. Interesting. So we need some sticks, babe,
Cool.
for the marshmallows.
Oh,
What could we use for sticks? We didn't think about this, did we? Hmm?
We'll just have to do it tomorrow night. I'm full.
Oh, I would definitely want to. I'll use the end of that.
No, it'll melt. It'll fall off that.
Will it? No, I'll just stab it on that thing. Yeah, yeah.
It'll just melt.
You reckon?
Yeah.
Okay, let's test this out, hey? So we have.
You're already open.
How are they already open?
Oh, I opened them so it's easy to get out and up them.
For fuck's sake. That's why you're full. Ben! My God. You're an idiot. Okay, let's. I don't exactly want it in the fire.
Yeah.
Just want it in the coals, babe.
There you go.
No. Oh. Be
So,
careful.
Like. That's not a marshmallow. That's just chemicals.
Oh my gosh, look at it.
Whoa, look at that.
Be careful, that'll be really hot. I like how he just attacked that one first, eh? Oh my God.
Okay, we're done. Cook those now. Careful.
Yeah, well, can you do it for me?
Yeah. That's it, Ruth.
There you go. I don't want it on the fire, please. I just want it coals. Craig said, you guys are awesome, 100%. Well, I'm 100% awesome. I don't know about this one. He's 100%. He's not. He's not true blue awesome. Okay, that's looking good. I don't know if you can see that. Well, are you firing me down there? I don't want to be on fire. I want it just charcoaled. Sometimes if you want something done, you got to do it yourself, hey?
Yeah.
Okay.
Rotate it.
The whole middle's gone. All right, that's. There you go. Oops. Ah, far out. That is hot. Oh. Oh. That is hot. Glad I didn't shove that in my mouth.
Yeah, that's right. You got that one?
Oh, yeah. Yum.
You know what? I should do a double so we can cook two at the same time.
Okay, we're going for a double. A double. Okay, we're testing a double now. On the fire.
Rotisserie.
You're laughing so hard right now. Wouldn't you laugh if they just fell off?
One's slipping.
Hey, Jazz. How you going? Babe, this is my friend Jazz. She's from the UK. Well, she's from Gaborone.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
and we've been YouTube mates for a while. Remember I did that 30-day challenge? She's one of the ladies from the 30-day challenge. She's my YouTube friend.
Oh, let's lose this one.
So we're in our backyard, Jazz, having a backyard adventure. Because, not every adventure has to be outside and away from... Oh,
Shush.
okay. Jesus. Okay, calm down. Calm down.
Look at that, that's perfect.
Oh, my
Look at that.
goodness.
Perfect.
We are toasting marshmallows,
Look at that, perfect.
and Diego's literally burning the marshmallows.
Oh, no, that's perfect.
You've missed our dinner, Jazz. We had sweet potato. We had sweet potato. It was really tasty. Corn on the cob, chicken roast, and a Kransky. And now we're finishing with good old classic marshmallows. Marshmallow, marshmallow. Sweet potato was so good. Hey, so how do you do your sweet potatoes, Jazz? We alfoiled sweet potato, and then we put it on the coals. Then we cut it in half and put some butter and cinnamon on it. Here you go.
I'll burn this off it.
These are very tasty. So guys, we're having Pascal's marshmallows. I bought the jumbo packet, and I will hide them from Diego when we stop tonight.
I don't eat them.
Oh, bullshit. You opened the packet before we even started toasting marshmallows.
Yeah, I had to test them. But make sure they're the right ones. Alright, that's clean. Careful top.
Yeah, okay. Oh,
Careful, yeah, sure. Put it in.
you put it in. So, Jazz, I met a guy called Farm Cow. He's from Stanthorpe, which is kind of like 3 hours inland from Brisbane, where I live. And his name's Craig. So he's been keeping us company this afternoon, well, tonight, having a bit of a banter, watching our fire. It was like firing before. We've gone down to coals now.
Still hot.
It's still very hot. Yeah, sweet potato is so nice, isn't it, Jazz? Sweet potato fries are so good. Yum. So Diego likes to fire his up. Be careful.
Perfecto.
Seriously, that would be way too hot.
It's like a vanilla milkshake.
You just burn your tongue, you idiot.
I'll clean it for you.
Oh my God. Honestly, this is like watching rednecks in the backyard. Redneck meaning you. So I've got a vanilla. Good old vanilla marshmallow next. Oh my God, that's so hot. I'm scared.
It's not hot.
It is, you've just had it in the fire.
Yeah.
I don't want to give myself a tattoo, like a branding.
Does he have branding? Is the old mate still there?
Yeah, Craig, do you have a brander? Do you work on a farm? Can I please not specify that mine doesn't get fired? I just want it cooked on the coals, please, Mr. Cooker Man. So what have you been up to today, Jazz? I mean, actually, it's only morning for you guys. Must be like 8, 9 o'clock in the morning. on Saturday morning. It was a beautiful day here, Jazz. A beautiful winter day. I went for a walk this afternoon on the beach. I did 9 kilometres on the beach this afternoon. It was so nice. And then to come home to like a fire in the backyard. Perfect end of the weekend, I've got to say. Well, actually,
It's the end of the day.
end of the day, okay? God, do you have to be so judgy?
Look at that. Look at that.
Okay, just hold a second.
Brown.
Just wait. Ah, it's hot. Just wait. Oh. Are you putting that up so you want another one? Is that what you're saying?
Mm-hmm.
Is that your code for another one?
Yep.
Okay, there we go. I think mine should be cool now. That looks all right, eh? It's 10:30. You've been working since 7 a.m. 2 more hours and you're off. Oh, that's good, Jazz.
Whoops.
Oh, that's hot.
Oops.
Jesus, Ben. That's literally charcoal.
But look at that. Oh. That's why they call me a chef. Oh, perfect.
So Craig used to work as a dairy worker. But later years I worked in the mines in South Australia. So Craig, meet my friend Jazz. You're retired now. Oh, good on you. Okay, this is my turn. Can I please not have it charcoaled? I just want it nicely cooked. Not well done, please. So it's 7:36 p.m. here, Jazz. So it's 10:30 for you, a.m. And it's 7:36 p.m. on Saturday night. So Jazz, I've never asked, what work are you doing at the moment? Got a dangler. It's got a dangler. You're going to put that in your mouth, aren't you? Oh, you are too. He just put that in his mouth. Okay, I think we probably need to have enough. That could be your last one, okay?
Well, you had the first one, so I had the last one.
Did I?
Yeah, it's not really that nice. Look at the blue flames coming out of it. But probably just
Keep on moving. I can't. Ben, don't. God.
There's nothing left. It's just
Literally.
charcoal.
It's just full of sugar. Okay, can I have one more?
No, that's it.
No.
You said that was the last one.
No, I said your last one. You started off with heaps, remember? You ate them without even charcoaling them.
Oh, nearly lost it.
So this has been a nice little backyard adventure. I definitely think we should do the tent again. So we did have an adventure. So Jazz just recently did a...
Was it
But you just dropped that.
Oh, yeah.
No, you did. Okay.
Just about to. Yes, yes.
That's all right. Actually, I'd rather not to be that... that
Put
cooked.
that one on then.
Why? For you?
Fell off.
Oh, I'll eat that one.
Oh, it's not right. Put it on there.
I mean, you want that one. Is that what you're trying to say?
No, this one's mine.
Oh, no. So Jazz just had a backyard adventure. She went to Vistana 7-day silent retreat. Babe, could you imagine me doing a 7-day silent retreat?
Oh, blissful.
No, I'm not talking about you going. Me going.
Yeah, be blissful. It'll be beautiful. It'll be the best week I'll ever have off.
But you know, in Australia, it's 10 days here. I couldn't do 10 days.
Oh, beautiful. That'll be excellent. Send you off. Pack your bags. Off you go.
So Craig, my friend Jazz here, she's living in the UK. She just did a 7-day silent retreat. How do you think you'd go doing a silent retreat? So you're not allowed to talk and you've got to do lots of meditation. Okay, that's it. You done? Seriously.
What? I was cleaning marshmallows off.
Oh my goodness.
I'll clean it off in here then.
I can't say it. Vipassana? Is that right? Vipassana? How do I say that? Vipassana. Vipassana. Is that correct, Jazz? Vipassana.
You put no near it.
So you got it right.
What? Which one? You said like 30,000 of them.
What?
Which one?
Which what?
Which one you said? Which one was right? That she said was right.
The last one. Vipana.
What?
Vipsana.
What was it?
Vipsana.
What?
Vipsana.
Vip or is it Pipsana?
Vip. V-I-P.
Is it spelled that way?
Yeah. It's spelled V-I-P-A-S-S-A-N-A. Vipsana.
Maybe it's not Pipsana.
Or how would you say it?
I don't know. I can't see the word. I've got to see the word.
Here.
Jason made TV.
Jazz. That's Jazz.
Jazz.
Yeah, see her comment says Vipsana.
Vip. Sana.
Yeah, then how does that say it? How do you say it? Go on.
Look, it's like Italian nearly. Vipassana. Well, what did you say?
I said Vipsana.
Vipassana.
Honestly, Jazz, I will do a 1 day because a 1 day you got to do the introduction, like you said, and then you get invited to the other ones. So, but I would like to. I think it'd be a really good challenge to do. I mean, I could talk to myself. I'd be fine talking to myself for 7 days. You are allowed to talk to yourself.
No, because it's a silent retreat. You gotta be quiet.
Yeah, no, but I can talk to myself in my head.
Yeah, but that's it.
Yeah.
Words. Nothing can come out of your mouth. Do you fart it?
What? No. That'd be disgusting. Diego just blame me for farting. It was him.
No, it wasn't. Oh, it must have been a car or something back there.
I'm ladylike, thank you very much. We don't fart. Oh my God, seriously. What the hell? What is wrong with you? Seriously. I said to him, right, before we went on this live, I said, hey, can you just behave yourself? Like, don't say inappropriate things.
I said anything
Be politically correct. You know, and I said, don't fart. I specifically said, don't fart. And he's farted the whole way through this. Oh, fuck.
silent and deadly.
Oh, my God. Honestly, guys, you've no idea what I have to
It's
put up with.
like starting a motorbike and it's cold. I thought he did this morning.
There's something wrong with you. So Craig said he talks in his sleep. So do I. So Jazz, you stayed in a tent by yourself. When I Googled the information about these retreats, there's 2 locations. Like I can either go north or south of where I live. Both would be nice, but they're shared accommodation. So I'd be sharing with someone else. Why? It's not over the screen. So, Jazz, can you imagine if you had to share a room with someone on that retreat? How would you go? You'd be sleeping, like talking, and then the other persons would be sleeping and talking. It would be hard to automatically not talk. I think that's probably why you need to sleep by yourself in a room. Because if you have someone in the same room, I'd probably get up in the morning and forget where I was and kind of wake up in the morning and go, oh, hi, how you going? And then I'll go, oh, sorry, I can't speak. Shh. Okay, so even if you're married, you have to sleep separately. Interesting. I'm...
No, it would be really good. It would be wonderful. We should practice it here. You sleep in the spare room.
Can you guys hear what he's saying? Jazz has got, there was a couple and we did not know until the end because the men and women are also separated. No, they can't hear you.
Oh, that's good.
So Diego just said, he's like, we should start doing the separate sleeping together. We should practice that here. It would be very interesting, I've got to say. I will do it. How about I plan that next year, Jazz? That's a next year adventure. It's 10 days. You can do it in Byron Bay, no, Mullumbimby, or a Karoi, or Karoi or something like that. So north or south. So Craig, you can't hear what Diego's saying, can you? Because he's saying some very inappropriate things in the background here.
No, can't hear me. That's good.
I might have a bit more of that Kransky. So this is our first entree, which is Kransky, a cheese and jalapeno, like a sausage.
Jalapeno on a stick.
Kransky. It's quite nice, actually. Jazz has got here. Yes, I really like your relationship. You guys have fun together.
not all funs and giggles, and I'll tell you that. Especially at night time when she comes to bed late at night. Banshee. Hey,
He reckons I swear, I swear, I snore like a banshee.
It's like literally like that TV show, like where they chase the banshee and it squeals and it grunts and groans and yeah, like bitch stuff like you.
But the funny thing is, the joke's on you because I'm sitting outside in the lounge room watching TV and I can hear you snoring through a closed door and the TV's on.
Yeah,
and you say I snore.
You snore. I can hear you outside.
I don't debate that I snore. I snore, I know that.
Yeah, very loud.
But you think you don't snore.
I don't snore loud.
You do.
No, it's just the room.
What do you mean it's a room? It does not. It does not. Was it howling?
Oh.
Can you hear the howling?
Dog.
I hear a dog howling, yeah.
Oh, it's cleared up nicely too.
It has a really nice clear night actually, guys. Can you see the stars?
Clear.
Probably not.
Put your light on.
Huh?
You got your light on, that's why.
Oh yeah, okay, hold on. Let me turn the light off. Okay, let's see. Can you see stars? No, it's still. Oh, yeah, you can kind of see stars, guys. See, there's a star. There's a moon. That's probably one of the planets. It probably is. Look, there's a moon. No, you can't see it. Oh, yeah, you can see the. There's a moon.
You know, that's just a reflection of all the countries.
What?
The dark, the dark spots there.
What dark spots?
The moon.
Yeah.
Dark spots, right?
Yeah.
You take a picture of the Earth, and that is probably Europe.
So we could be looking at Jazz there, because she's in Europe.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's a reflection of the Earth. It's not mountains or anything like that. It's reflection.
Oh, okay. Okay, so Jazz, we're looking at you and the moon.
Shit, that's going to be any flat earthers on there.
So now it's nearly 8 o'clock at night. It's actually not that cold tonight, actually. Today was such a beautiful day. There were people swimming at the beach. And if I had my togs in my car, I would have went for a swim today. It was really nice. So nice. So tomorrow's, do you know what the weather's going to be like tomorrow? Babe, have you looked? Okay. Tomorrow technically is my day of rest. Tomorrow I pretend to be very religious and have a day of rest. So, Jazz, you know that I'm training for this 30k walk. It's in 2 weeks' time. So, Craig, I'm training for a 30k walk on sand for a company called Coast Track. I'm going to walk from Peregian Beach to Mooloolaba, and it's on sand. Yeah, the opposite way this year. So, you used to go the other way, but we're going a different way this time, just for something different, I think. So there's many people that do this walk, and it's for a mental health organisation, Beyond Blue. Why did I just mention that? Oh yeah, so hence technically I'm doing walking every day, morning and afternoon, just to get some Ks in on the feet. I mean, I've done this walk a few times, so I think I'm physically capable, but not to be broken on the day, because like 30Ks in one day is a lot. And if you don't practice, it can affect you for days and days after. So I figure that if I do some good training beforehand, I'm not going to hurt so much the next day. So I've been kind of averaging 5, 6, 7. Some days like today I did 9.5 Ks on the sand. But I kind of said to myself, Sunday needs to be my day of rest. You can't train every day. So tomorrow's I call a religious day. Though, if it's a nice day, if it's nice and sunny, I would feel obligated to walk. So we'll see what happens. Are you going to live stream that? When I've been doing the training, I have. So if you have a look at my page, Craig, you'll see my live list. And pretty much I've been walking most mornings and afternoons, or at least once or twice a day in between work training. So like sometimes I'll do 3.5 Ks in the morning, and then in the afternoon I do like 4 or 5. So I'm averaging about 7 Ks of walking in sand a day, just to get, some training in the legs. And then 30 Ks. So next Saturday, so next weekend, next Saturday, I want to try to do, probably going to try to do 15, 20 Ks.
I thought it was next weekend.
No, it's the weekend after. I got it wrong. I thought it was next Friday. It's the 18th, which is the following Friday. So yeah, next Friday, I'm going to, July. We're in July now. So next Saturday, I'm going to attempt to do 20 Ks on the beach. And I do a live. And I'll show you the beach. So if you want to have a look, Craig, at my local beach. Actually, do you know Redcliffe at all, Craig? That's where we are. We're in Redcliffe. It's a nice little place in the world. Just like Stanthorpe. So Jazz, farm cow, he lives in a place called Stanthorpe. Stanthorpe is like a beautiful destination that like Brisbaners go to. It's about 2.5 hours from Brisbane, so it's probably 3.5 hours from where we live. And it's very cold in winter, and it can have little bits of flurry snow, but more than likely it's just very cold. But they have really good hiking. They have really good wineries up there. And yeah, just some really good hiking spots. Some amazing hikes. They've got a hike there called the Sphinx. So you know the Sphinx in Egypt? You know how you...
Sorry.
So Jazz, you know the Sphinx in Egypt where, the typical Instagram photo, and I'm typical, right? How you pretend to kiss the Sphinx. So I did that when I was in Egypt. So when Diego and I went hiking in Gilloween National Park, which is in Stanthorpe, where Craig lives, they've got this rock that looks like the Sphinx. It's like this, they call it the Sphinx. Same, but different, okay, So I somehow manipulated to do a very similar kiss with the Sphinx. I'll have to show that one day. It's pretty cool, actually. It was fun. Okay, so Craig, you know Redcliffe, don't you? Yeah. Oh my God, did you just fart? It stinks.
No. I didn't.
You did. I can smell it. You did 30 Ks walk, but changed my mind halfway and walked back. He's just being silly. I love your personality, Craig. That's funny. Got a better personality than him. Look at that face. Look at that face. Look at that face. I bet you any money he's looking at... What game are you playing on your phone?
He said I was on the game.
He has alarm set up on his phone so he could put his shield up. I'm like, what do you mean a shield up? I thought he was like being like, doomsday prepping. And he's like, no, my shield on my game. You dickhead. This is
Only on a Saturday.
It's only on a Saturday. It's even worse. Only on a Saturday I got to put my shield up. What the hell?
Otherwise I'll die. I'm not playing it.
See, Jazz, this is why I go solo backpacking all the time. I leave him at home because look what I have to deal with. He farts.
We talk about you. You fart in your sleep a lot.
I do not. I do not.
Sometimes it's like poison. Wake up and I'm like gasping for air.
Oh, shut up. No one can hear you. I think they can hear you. Well, I'm hoping you're entertained this afternoon or this evening. There's some other random people in this live. They must be listening going, what the hell is going on here? They're too scared to comment. So I've only got two people talking here, Jazz and Craig. And now this says there's 6 people. And they must be listening going, what is going on there? Like, what are we watching? That's a fire. That's ash.
Coals.
Coals. And then you're listening to two Aussies bicker over a fireplace while one's talking to a chat and the other one's playing a game. I don't know who's more hypocritical, to be honest.
I don't know, I'm just catching up and stuff. Making sure everyone's alright. I've got a little community here.
Yeah, Jazz, I'm sure there's some silent watchers. I know that you're a silent watcher sometimes when you're working. So I appreciate that, Jazz. I like... What is that noise?
Their fire alarm.
Someone's fire alarm's going off. Whose
Yeah.
fire alarm?
Jude's.
Is it?
Yeah. Probably burnt something.
Is she even home?
Yeah.
I don't think she's home, babe.
Yeah, the car's in the shed.
Is it?
Yeah.
Okay. Our neighbour's fire alarm's going off, so I was just being neighbourly, thinking, is anyone home?
She's already burnt the roast. Burnt some toast.
Someone's burnt some toast. The fire, like the smoke alarm's going off in their house, so I don't know if you can hear that. Jesus, it's getting louder.
There's 2 of them going.
Babe, go just have a look. Just go check it out, babe. There might be something going on. Quick, go have a look. I've sent Diego to check it out, just in case. You know, they might need a man around the house. Jude's a single lady next door with a son who's a bit hopeless, so she's just dialed a husband. We've chucked Diego in to be dial a husband tonight. Because it's quite loud. Craig, there's a bit of everything, isn't it? We've had pole police, we've got like smoke alarms going off next door, we've got helicopter ambulances going above us, we've got farters next to us. Jesus, the alarm's still going off. Okay, now it's gone off. She's got a timber house next door. I'd hate to think that, you know, the house was, you know, on fire and we're just sitting here having a barbecue, you know, barbecue in the backyard, and she's like fretting. So anyway, Diego will come down back with all the gossip, I bet. So I'm just pouring myself a little bit more red wine. I've had it, you know, I've done a lot of Ks this week, guys. So I'm treating myself to some red wine. I was behaving myself, saying that the 1st of July I was going to be doing a dry July and no sugar, and I did 2 or 3 days and then I broke. What happened, babe?
No.
Huh?
No, it's just a fire alarm. She burnt something, obviously. Yeah.
Did you see her or did you hear her? No.
She turned them on.
Okay, that's all right. As long as she's okay. We going up?
If you want to, I'm going upstairs to have a shower.
Okay, well I'll sit here by for a little bit longer.
Want another wood on there then? It's getting cold.
Can you give me a bit more wood? He's going to give me a bit more wood. Well, you must have only like an hour and a half left, Jazz. Well, I mean, Craig, you know what a bush TV's about, eh? I could probably get a bit closer, can't I? Oh, that's better. So only one more hour of work left, Jazz. That's great. I love watching a fire. What's that noise? Is it fireworks or something? Oh. So I'll show you guys this little campfire that we have here. I'll turn the light on. Yeah, because what would you chuck in there?
Wood.
Oh, like, okay, there's wood. So this is Diego's doomsday prepping. You know, because just in case, you know, we've got no power, no electricity, we can still cook. We can hang something on the cooker. And we just proved that we can just cook something in the backyard. We had sausages on there. Cooked on the coals. I mean, I'd be pretty fucked because I didn't do it. He did it. So we always have to, you know, make sure that Diego's around when the world goes to shit. Otherwise, I'm in trouble. I do actually, I think it's, you know, Jazz, there's actually a thing called, it's a women's group. I don't know if guys actually put it together, but they teach you how to make fires and like cook on campfires and stuff like that, and how to like make fire out of nothing. I actually think it'd be really valuable as a female to know how to make a fire out of flint or, you know, out of nothing. If you don't have a lighter or matches, there must be fireworks.
No,
What's that noise then?
that's probably a truck.
That's not a truck. Seriously, go away. Look at that. Look at him. It stinks so bad. Oh my God. That's disgusting. You're so gross.
That's how you start a fire.
Yeah, Survivor's a great hate. Could you imagine? I would love to do that show. Can you imagine, like, just surviving on, well, nothing? So, Jazz, I learned a few things today about live streams. I learned, well, through the week, I learned about moderators. I've actually been looking at lives going, what do those wrenches mean at the end of people's names? I had no idea that meant moderator. And then one day, I think, is it Kathleen's Place? I don't know if you know her, lady from Alaska, no, Alaska, from Canada. She said on a live one day, she goes, hey, you need a moderator, like. And I said, I don't know how to get one of those things, like. Anyway, I didn't realize, and I was just playing around one day and realized, oh yeah, you can make people moderators, so you can actually get rid of, idiots that say inappropriate things in your lives. So that was through the week. I worked that out. But anyway, I was watching Mel runs things today. The New Zealander girl, and she was talking about in her live about how if you make people moderators, they can see things. They can see people's channel names. No, sorry, Craig, you need to do it before you like movie. So yeah, it's interesting. I'm learning a few things about lives at the moment. I mean, I've obviously been doing quite a few lives. I did a live this afternoon. Again, it's interesting because no one really talks about their stats when they do lives. And I'm not going to say that I'm thinking this is like a really good way to get, be monetized is to do lives, because I think I'd, do my head in after a while. But I'm just having a play with it while I'm doing this, training for the 30K walk. And obviously every now and then I'll do random lives, like, tonight by a fireplace. Babe. Thank you. Love you. Bye. Say bye to everyone. Do a curtsy. Go and do a dance. They expect a dance. I've told them, Jazz knows how much you love dancing. He does dance. He's a secret closet dancer. Can you imagine Jazz, how he dances? He has a signature move. Go on, show the signature move. He does a bum dance. He twerks. You watch. I'll show the camera this way. He'll be twerking behind me. No. This is what he does. He loves it. Absolutely loves it. Yeah, see, he's twerking right now. He's twerking.
I'm picking up things.
So it's, interesting. So I found some interesting stats on the lives, right? So obviously when I was on holidays, I did a lot of lives because that was just the only way I could get content out. And then when I came home, if I was somewhere interesting, I did a live. And I just seem to, go to interesting places and I do lives all the time. I'm blessed for that. But then I started thinking, okay, well, I've got to do this, 30K walk, and I've got to do training on the beach. I'm sure people would be interested in, where I live and, get to know a little bit about me while I'm walking, because I love to do a walk and chat with a girlfriend if I'm walking. And so I thought, well, why not, let's embrace the live and, have some chats with girlfriends or boyfriends, so to speak, on the lives. And it's been quite well, it's quite interesting how, I've actually made some really interesting friends. And then they've introduced me to other people. So yeah, it's very interesting actually, Jazz. So I've only been doing this for 2 weeks now, like this, like the training for this walk. And like, for example, just to give you an example, this morning I got a message from a guy. He wrote a comment on one of my lives and said, hey, check out so-and-so. I think you'll like her channel. So anyway, I checked her channel out this morning and she does lives. She's in Alaska. Her name's Katie, Alaskan Katie or something like that. Anyway, so I checked out her live, and I just happened to turn on my phone and she was doing a live. So I went on there and I said, "Oh, hi, how you going? You know, I'm friends with, you know, Matt Lawson. He told me to check you out." And she said, "Oh, hi, how you going? Blah, blah, blah." Anyway, then I got off her live, and then she jumped on my live, and then some people that were on her live jumped on my live. And then after that, I think I was on a live with Mel runs things, and there was some not weird, but some people on there. And then later on in the afternoon, I was doing a live, and then all these other people started jumping on my live. Yeah, so it was interesting. So it's very interesting how it all comes together. You know, so if I wasn't doing lives and I was just doing straight content like, you know, long form videos and shorts, I would never have met these people. And there's some really interesting people. Like I met this guy, the guy Matt Lawson. He's from Cheshire in, you know, up near, well, north, I guess. Cheshire's north of you guys, isn't it? North of London. So, yeah, he's an interesting guy. And there's another guy that I met in Iowa. So there's some interesting people that just seem to, you know, jump on my chats and, you know, just keep me company when I'm walking. Just random people. And, yeah, it's very interesting. It's, yeah, as I said, I don't think I'd say I want to do this long term. Like, you know, Doran, obviously, Jazz, Doran, that, you know, the source, he's to his first monetization. So he's got 3,000 watch hours. So he now has super chats and stuff like that. So people, you know, he's getting, you know, people basically giving him tips and stuff, right, on his lives and his channel. So he won't be long and he'll get, obviously, his 4,000 watch hours. And then he'll start making money. But I guess the point is, right, I don't know if just doing lives is actually a smart way of, you know, like if you just do live just to get monetized and then you kind of burn out, because then what's going to happen? Like, then, you know, there's nothing. I mean, he does a few long form videos, but he doesn't do much in long form videos. He's more about lives. And look, technically speaking, I can't talk at the moment. I've completely dropped the ball with lives. Like, I normally exercise in the morning, and then in the afternoon I come home and from work, and I'll, you know, do some stuff around the house and stuff. But then I'll do a few hours of editing in my videos, and that way I get once a week or twice a fortnight I'll get a video out. I've not been able to get a video out because I've been doing these walks in the afternoon. So I'm not going to blame it on the lives, but, like, you know, doing an hour and a half, 2 hours of walking in the afternoon, and then I come home, I'm not jumping on a computer. Like, the last thing I want to do is jump on a computer. I'm just going to sit in front of the TV, or, you know, I ice my knee. I elevate my knees and I ice them just to make sure they're all nice and comfy. And then have dinner, to be honest, and have a shower and go to bed. So I'm not sitting there and watching, you know, like, I'm not editing editing videos. So I just don't think it's a smart long-term plan. But it's working for Doran. So, Craig, you got a friend in Alaska. Her name's Nicole. Does she have a channel? Yeah, so definitely people do catch up on the replays, but I think you need to do a bit of everything. I think, you know, gone are the days that we could just have straight long form videos. You have to incorporate long form, short form, posts and lives, and do a mixture of all, not all of one. So I think personally at the moment I'm overloading on lives, and that's okay because, you know, as I said, I've got 2 more weeks and then my walk is done, and then I'll reevaluate what I'm doing, because I don't think I won't be walking every afternoon after that walk. I won't need to walk every afternoon. I mean, I think it's quite excessive to have to walk that much. So I think I'm happy with just walking in the morning as an exercise. Like if I can do 6 or 7 Ks in the morning walking, I'm pretty happy with that. Yeah, well, see, this is the thing, Jazz. That's what I've just been doing, right? I've been lazy with the editing. Well, I mean, not lazy because I was traveling, so I wasn't going to stop and do any editing while I was traveling. But then when I've come home, I've just kind of fallen into the trap of like, I'll just keep on doing lives for a little bit because I'm just, trying to catch up on life. And then, I throw more things at myself with like this 30-day, 30, 30 hour, oh my God, 30-kilometer walk. And, this extra kilometers that I'm doing a day, it is really kind of playing havoc on my life. Look, I don't ditch it. Like, it is what it is. And it's only a short-term thing. Like I said, in 2 weeks' time, it'll be over. And then I'll reassess my life and I'll just be walking in the morning. And then I'll have the afternoons free again. So then I can, do a couple of hours of editing and, get a video out once a week, once a fortnight. Until then, I'm probably not going to get a video out. You watch granny gamers on YouTube. What the hell is granny gamers? I'm kind of too scared to ask, to be honest. Granny gamers. Grannies at game? Right, so that's what you're planning to do, Jazz. So, Jazz, I watched a video of yours from 11 months ago. I did a comment this afternoon, so you'll see a comment. And I said to you, have you rewatched this video lately and, reassessed how you feel about YouTube? So later on, go back and have a look at that. You'll see the comment and then just go back and have a quick look at that video and you'll remember how you were feeling in that video. I'm just curious on how you feel about YouTube now. You don't need to answer that now, but like later on, you'll watch the video and answer me in the comments. There's something very therapeutic about watching a fire, guys. It's so therapeutic. Actually, Jazz, I was saying a little while ago that I'm going to tell Marie about doing, like, making a meditation for a fireplace. Because I reckon, like, I'd love to do a meditation by the fireplace. How cool would that be? So, Craig, are you at all into meditation? Because Jazz's Vipsana course at her silent retreat that she did, she was doing like, what are you doing, 5 or 6 hours of meditation, like sitting and walking meditation a day for 7 days. So not only was it silent, she had to do some meditation. Obviously, this is not, she wanted to do this. She did. It's not forced. So I'm just curious also, how much meditation have you been doing when you've been home? Are you still meditating every day? So you watch a 61-year-old lady who loves live streaming games. Right. Is she funny? It's very interesting. What's the name of her channel? I'm curious. Craig, can you give me the channel name in the chat and I'll I'll screenshot it and I'll watch it later on. I mean, I'm not into games personally, but I'm just curious on, like, what people watch. Oh, that's great. That's so nice, Jazz. Honestly, I've been doing, I think we did 4 days this week of meditation. Last week I did 3 days. This week I did 4 days. I'm really enjoying meditation with Marie. So meditation motivation with Marie. And I found her channel through you. I loved her story about how she went from the UK to Spain on a whim. Let's just go to Spain. Okay, let's go. I love that. That just shows her personality. Okay, I'm screenshotting this now, Craig. Granny Game 64. That's hilarious. Okay, I'll check that out later. She's got a really enthusing voice, hasn't she? Oh my gosh, this smoke is getting into my lungs. I'm not complaining. So I love that we can do this in our backyard. This was a great little purchase of Diego's. Otherwise, we have like a Mexican chimney. I don't know if you've ever seen them. I know where it's hidden. It's hidden somewhere in this backyard here. And we used to just fill it with sticks and just sit by it in the fire, but we couldn't really cook over it. But we would sit down here and we'd cook our food upstairs, and then we'd have our fire under here next to our feet, and they would eat our food on the table. That used to be our backyard, like a little fire. But now we can cook our fire on our little campfire. It's so nice. And this is a lot more, it's a bigger campfire. God, look at those coals. It's so nice. Hey, so Jazz, are you on Karen's live tomorrow night? Oh, well, tomorrow night's mine tomorrow night, but it'll be tomorrow morning for you, possibly. Okay, cool. So she's invited me to join the live with you guys. So I'll see you on the live tomorrow night. Be nice to see your face again, Jazz. So Craig, quite a few of us, well, I don't know. I mean, I haven't checked out your channel yet, obviously, because I've only met you tonight while I've been on the live. So obviously I've just been on the live. I haven't checked your channel out. I know you talk about movies, but Jazz and I and quite a few ladies and some gentlemen are quite new to YouTube in the last couple of years. And, we're all under 1,000 subscribers. So we're only small content creators. And, we're all getting together and doing lives and, basically building community to support each other in our channels, watch each other's content and videos and, just the banter between us kind of thing. Just to support each other because, it can be quite a lonely place if you don't know people and, just rely on comments because, you can't really get to know people in comments. And I think that's probably your point Jazz, about lives. You can get to know people a little bit more often, a little bit more personable. Like, I mean, obviously, I don't show Diego much in my videos. He sometimes he's in my videos, but tonight you got to see him raw and uncut, which not everyone gets to see. And yeah, so I mean, I guess you see a different version on live than you do in like a edited video, so to speak, or a short. Okay, so you only have 6 subscribers. Okay, well, so obviously we've all been there, Craig. Trust me. Jazz and I both have been where you have, and it's hard, yakkers, man. Like, YouTube is not easy. It really isn't. Jazz is like, you're on 800 subs or something, 840 I remember seeing today. So, you're nearly at the 1,000. We need to get you over 1,000, mate. So, Craig, can you please check out Jazz's channel? If you screenshot her name, that's exactly what her channel name is. She does some great content. Her goal, well, she has many goals, but one of her goals is to see the 54 countries of Africa. She's African originally. Well, she was born in Africa, Gaborone, and her husband is from Cameroon. I've got this right, have I, Jazz? I get this so wrong all the time. And they've been living in France, and they have been living in the UK for the last, about 8 years, haven't you? And they're just about to sell their house, and they move to another place in the UK. And who knows where they'll end up next. But I know they're going to end up back in Africa, because that's where they would like to retire. But Jazz is a solo traveller, like me, even though we've both got partners. Like, Jazz is married, I've got a partner, but we both are solo travellers at heart and love solo travelling. Actually, Jazz, guess what? Diego, aka Ben, because that's Ben's real name. Okay, that's his real name. So Ben is doing, he's solo travelled before me. He used to live in the UK actually for a while, but he's doing his first trip while I've been with him. We've been together for, I think, about, this is our 8th year or 7th year together. But he's watched me do so many trips alone, right? See ya, bye. Can you pick me up from the airport, kind of thing. But he's doing his first trip while with me. He's going to Europe in August and September for a month. He's going to Sweden to see his brother. His brother's got a family in Sweden. And then he's going to go to Malta. I've never been to Malta. I'm so jealous. I've got such jealousy, but in a good way, right? Because I respect that he needs to travel. Like, he stays home and watches me travel the world. It's his turn, so I'm fully okay with that. I can be jealous, but I can be fully okay with it. And I think he's going to Rome and Paris, just all the places. I'm so excited for him. So I think he's only touched a little bit on Europe, but he's done a bit of UK and Sweden before. But he's never been to France, and he's never been to Italy and Malta before, so that's where he's planning on going. So I'm so jealous, but I'm so excited for him too at the same time. Okay, so you've been in the UK for 24 years. Okay, I got that completely wrong. So I did get that right, Gaborone. So Jazz is from Gaborone. Her husband's from Cameroon. But she's lived in the UK for 24 years. I said 8 years. But you also lived in France. How many years did you live in France? She's my solo travel mate. We are definitely going to solo travel one day and meet up somewhere and travel together. Okay, so you've been to Malta too. See, I'm so jealous. In a good way, good way. Yeah, he'll love Malta. I've seen photos of Malta and, many videos of Malta. So, and everyone says that Malta's amazing. So he's going to have an absolute wild time there. He might not come home. Well, it's always a risk that I would never come home either. So I guess it goes both ways, doesn't it? So, Craig, I'm obviously my channel's called Exploradora 80 because I actually want to get to 80 countries. So I'm up to six. My next country will be country number 63. I haven't got a plan on that one yet. But country number 62 was Luxembourg. That was back in May this year. So, and I went solo there. And then country number 61 was also in May this year. And I went to Samoa with Ben. Ben is Diego. So Dora is actually my alter ego. Dora's just a nickname I have. And Diego, I just call him Diego because, Dora and Diego. But his name is Ben and my name is Mutiara. So I'm a half Indonesian and half Australian. I was born in Australia. I was born in the Brisbane hospital. So you can't get more Brisbaneite than that. But yeah, my mother's Indonesian and my dad's Australian. I never lived in Indonesia. I've always lived in Australia. But I have travelled overseas and I have lived in other countries. But I am pretty much a solo backpacker, just like Jazz. Jazz has been married for many years. You've been married for like 20, 25 years or something, haven't you, Jazz? Maybe even 30 years, I think. And her husband, is very, very open-minded about, Jazz living her best life, which is, her in a backpack. I've had some boyfriends that have not supported my want to backpack, and I've just gone anyway. So Diego, aka Ben, had no choice. We wouldn't be together if he didn't support my, solo living of, going backpacking to myself, to different countries and to go explore. We'll definitely meet somewhere in the world, Jazz. You know that. Oh my gosh. You've been married for 27 years and you've been together for 30 years. That's it's a lifetime, man. That's like, well, less for murder. Look at Diddy. He'll get less than that. That was a really bad joke. I'm sorry. Your husband and I had no choice either. Yeah, exactly. But I mean, he wouldn't be your husband if he didn't agree. I mean, it's not that he didn't let you because you would go anyway, but he wouldn't still be your husband if he didn't let you, right? Just like Ben wouldn't be my partner if he didn't let me. It's not like I go, hey, am I allowed to go on holidays? I go, hey, do you want to come? I mean, I'd really like to go by myself, but if you want to come, you can come. That's pretty much how I say things. Oh, so Craig, Jazz is actually a female. It sounds like Jace. Yeah, it looks like Jace. But Jase is Jazz. So Jazz is actually a female. So we're talking about being solo women travelers. So Jazz is married to a man and Jazz is female. And Jazz has probably had that many a times. Sorry, I'm laughing now. And I'm not laughing at you, Craig. It's just funny. Because, it's a play on words, to be honest. Ah, right, yes. that would have been a little bit hard to work through, considering you've been married and you had children, and then suddenly, oh, guess what? I feel like I need to go on holidays without you. Yeah, that would be hard, considering I first up with Ben was like, you know what? I like to travel by myself. I'm happy to travel with you sometimes, but not all the times. But yeah, you're right. So you've travelled with him. Like, you travelled a lot with your family, your two girls. So Jazz has two adult girls now. They're in their 20s. And they used to go to Disneyland and all over the place. So there they travelled as a family a lot. And then suddenly you just went, yep, husband, guess what? I want to travel by myself without you and the kids. You look after the kids, see ya. Is that how the conversation went, pretty much? Oh, don't be sorry, Craig. That won't be the first time, and that won't be the last time for Jazz to get that comment. And Jazz is very thick-skinned. Jazz won't be insulted by that at all. Yeah, well, I mean, that's the thing, right? If he doesn't want to travel, he can't stop you traveling. I mean, that'd be really nasty of a husband to do that. I'm sure some husbands do that. Okay, so Craig, you have a daughter that's 31. Is she still in Stanthorpe? Is she like flown the nest? Literally. Craig, don't feel bad. Jazz is not worried whatsoever. So Craig, has your daughter flown the nest? Is she still in Stanthorpe? Has she gone to Brisbane? Or is she in Sydney? Travelling the world? It's very interesting. I'm watching the fire in the camera, and in that little corner there, it's very pink. But if I'm looking at the fire, it looks just red. It's very interesting. So it must be really, really hot there. That's the coals, I guess. I was just about to say I could do a marshmallow right now. He's taken them all away. Oh, has he not? Oh, there's still marshmallows here. I could have a marshmallow. No, we don't need any more marshmallows. Oh God, your daughter has 6 children. Wow, she has been busy. Wow, congratulations, Grandpa. They call you Grandpa or Granddad? Poppy? Old man? What do they call you, Craig? And she lives in Brisbane. Of course she lives in Brisbane. Do you get to Brisbane very often to see them? They call you Granddad. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's a lot of kids. And they live in suburbia. They can have a big house. That's not the norm to have 6 kids. That's a lot. I'm one of 2 kids in the family, and then I have a half-sister. So my dad was previously married, but I've never lived with my half-sister. She's like 10 years older, and she lives in Sydney. But yeah, it's interesting. You don't actually hear of many families with that many children. My mum in Indonesia, they have lots of children. They don't have TV over there. Does your daughter have TV? Sorry. Yeah, so in Indonesia, my mum, because I'm half Indonesian, Craig, I think I told you that before, she is one of 8 sisters and then one illegitimate brother that my grandfather apparently was so pissed off of having 8 girls because, in Asian countries they all want males, right? Because, males are apparently more superior. I don't know why they think that, but anyway, apparently. So he had an affair with my grandmother's sister. How's that for gossip, eh? He had an affair with my grandmother's sister and had a girl, and my grandmother's sister had a boy, and he is younger than me. It's very fucking weird. Very weird. She's working on a football team. Frig, she's going to have a basketball team. What's bigger, basketball team or football team? They're both, I don't know, I have no idea how many you have each side. It's definitely not a tennis team. Ah, interesting. So it's very much similar in Africa, hey? It's always just the men, hey? It's so weird. And look at China. They all want boys too, and they are terrible to women, like to girl babies in China. What is it about it's Asia and Africa, hey? Like about female having boys. Like what the hell? So weird. So did you feel really bad, Jazz, that you didn't produce a boy? Like what did your husband I mean, I'm guessing your husband's very open-minded, but did the family put pressure oh my God, you have to go have another baby, you have to have a boy? AFL has 18 players. Oh God. Can you imagine having 18 children? Oh God. I didn't have one child, let alone have 18. I've got chickens. Oh, well, gotta say, this has been nice sitting in the front of the fire, having a little chat to you guys. This is just so weird, isn't it? This is my Saturday night. I'm having a chat on YouTube with one stranger. Sorry, Craig, you're a stranger. Well, you're not really a stranger now, but, you were a stranger. And Jazz, I know, even though I've never met her physically. But actually, Jazz actually helped me out when I was first trying to figure out lives. I asked her to jump on a live with me so I could figure out how lives worked. I'm like, oh my God. We'd been chatting back and forth in comments basically. And then, oh, actually, we were Facebook friends too. God, I sound like a smoker. And then I was like, hey, can you help me out with a live? And then she jumped on a live with me to kind of figure out how StreamYard worked. That was fun. So your husband did want to air? Is that what you mean, Jazz? But within time they had to accept. Yeah, fair enough. So you wanted a girl and you got a girl. That's good. please share away. And if you're going to share me, you have to share Jazz too. Well, I mean, I guess, to be honest, I mean, like, for example, my father, he only had girls. My older sister had one girl and his two daughters. Me, I didn't have any children. My sister had a girl. And my older sister, who had a girl, so my niece, she's a lesbian, so she's never probably going to have children, right? So that means it's left to my niece, and technically speaking, her last name is going to be from her father. She's got a double hyphen name. No, it's not about like last names, but technically she's still my dad's lineage, obviously. But if she doesn't have children, then his lineage is gone, technically. So in ways, I kind of feel sad that that didn't happen for him. But like, I'm not going to have a child just for the sake of that to happen. And plus, I could have just had girls. Imagine that. I'd just be like popping out children going, oh my God, I have to have a boy. I have to have a boy to, let the family name go. Like, you can't do that. Hey, so Jazz, can you just write in the comments your actual handle name so you can look it up easily? Because I'm sure your handle name is just what's in the chat, but maybe he can't see that. I don't know. Or maybe he's already connected with you, so you don't need to. So Jazz, have you connected much with Doran from The Source, from our 30-day challenge? So Craig, if you haven't connected with Jazz, that's her handle name there. If you want to screenshot that or copy and like get out of the live and go check out her page. I think you can right click on it and then you can view her page. He's done really well, mate. Can you believe he's on over 2,000 subs now? Sorry, I'm burping away here. And he's just got his first, like monetization thing. I think I was talking about that before, wasn't I? About lives and stuff, yeah. I'd actually like to do a live chat. I did talk to Karen about it. Maybe you'd be interested too. Just to do like findings on lives. Like I'd probably in 2 weeks' time, after I do this 30K walk, I'll have better stats on what I think, doing lives is really about. So if you're interested in doing that, that'd be cool. Yeah, he does a lot of lives, yeah. So that's how he's got his hours up. But he's also doing like a lot. Like I've sat in a couple of his lives and they're like full on. They're quite fun. They're quite funny. Yeah, they're interesting. I went on live the other day and he has this like I don't know, it must be Monday morning, my time, Australian time. I must just have and they do like introduce yourself. So you jump on there like the live stream, like the StreamYard, and you get up there and you can introduce yourself. And like, that's a good thing to do because, when you jump on people's lives, you get to meet other people, on other content creators, and they get to see your channel. And it's still debatable if that's actually good or bad. Like, again, I'm not here or there with it. Like, sometimes people follow you from these lives, but do they really actually watch your content? Maybe not. So that's something I'll work out in the next couple of weeks. But I jumped on his live, and you know how I love to do a dance. So Craig, I do this thing called Dancing with Dora on a Wednesday. If you're interested in that, just for a joke, there's on my shorts playlist. There's a playlist called Dancing with Dora Wednesday, and you'll see like shorts of me acting a fool, basically, pretending to dance. I mean, I dance. I'm not a professional. I just do it for fun, shits and giggles, really. But anyway, I jumped on this live, and there was a guy playing a guitar. It was very random, right? So I'm on a live with Doran. There's a guy playing a guitar, and there's another lady. She's got glasses on and just all dressed up in Conan costume. And I thought, this is funny, right? And Diego had a cowboy hat next to me, and I had some funny glasses that I had just taken down to Sydney for my sister's birthday. So I jumped on the live, I put the cowboy hat on. I had these strange glasses on, and I said to this guy, I said, "Oh, how about we do some YMCA?" And so he goes, "Oh, I know how to play that." So anyway, here I am on a live with all these random people, and we're doing like YMCA, and we're dancing. It was hilarious, hilarious. Sorry, I've just lost my voice now. No, it's better now. It's like, I swear it's the fire. So yeah, it was very funny. It was just very random. Oh God. Anyway, but this afternoon, Doran jumped on my live for a little bit, and then suddenly I had some randoms on my live, and he goes, some of the guys were like, "Oh yeah, Doran sent us over," and I'm like, "What does that mean?" Anyway, I went and jumped on Doran's page, and I saw that he shared my live. So on his community tab, he'd shared, go check out Dora. She's doing a live. So he does some really good stuff. You can't fault like what he does. Like, yeah, I mean, I guess he's probably a page that doesn't post about anything. Like, there's no niche, so to speak. Like, I guess Jazz's page is about travel. My page is about travel, though you'd be a bit confused at the moment looking at my page. But, ordinarily it's about travel. Where Doran's page is very mixed up. Like, I guess there's probably no niche, so to speak. He was trying different things. And I guess his thing at the moment is really lives and, doing community and bringing people together. So maybe that's his niche. So anyway, if that's working for him, it obviously is. He's on over 2,000, subs, and he's on 3,000 watch hours, and that's massive. So Jazz, I've only been doing lives, like technically, like just testing this out for the last kind of month, so to speak, and like really only 2 weeks. The last 2 weeks I've been doing it hardcore. Before that, I've just been doing like, one every couple of days when I've been on a trip or something. And I've got 200 watch hours from just doing that in the last probably month. And that doesn't seem like a lot of hours. But for me, that's a lot of hours. Like, that's huge considering I've been like on hardly any watch hours for like a year. Like, it's like crickets on my page, So it's hilarious. So like today, the live I did this afternoon, walking along the beach, I got 9.5 watch hours, 9.5 hours watch time. And I'm like looking at that going, shit, that's crazy. But then I don't know anyone else has watched, like, I don't know if that's good or bad. For me personally, I think, fuck, that's pretty good. So anyway, I don't know if that's good or bad. I have no idea. I guess sometimes being ignorant and not seeing what other people's lives and their watch time looks like is probably better. Yeah, but it's not realistic, right? Because I'm not going to keep this up. Like, really, Like, I want to have a life. Like, I'm not going to be, doing a live in the morning. Like, a couple of times this week, I've done a live in the morning while I was walking and a live in the afternoon. I think that's a bit excessive. But, I'm pretty excessive in general. But, that's not the norm. Like, when I finish this training for this walk that I'm doing, I won't be walking in the afternoon. I'll just walk in the morning. And so I might do a live maybe a couple of times a week in the morning because, I've actually started enjoying it, to be honest. I've made some interesting friends from doing the lives. So I can kind of see the value in it, but not every day. Like, sometimes you get people that jump on the lives that kind of suck the life out of you. Like, you kind of like, oh, God, hi, how you going? And, you know the conversations they're going to ask and blah, blah, blah. And I'm not saying they're pests, but, they're just being nice. But sometimes you're like, oh, okay. Hey, thanks, Craig, for jumping on. You're a legend also, mate. And we'll catch you on the other side. So that's what I'm saying, Jazz. Like, sometimes it's really interesting having these lives because, like, he's a nice guy. He was a nice guy. I mean, I don't know him, but, we've had some good little banter all after. Like, he's probably been on the live for like the last hour and a half, having a bit of a chat. He's a good personality. He's got a good, some good jokes. And so that's kind of nice. I mean, otherwise I'd be upstairs watching TV, probably. Or thinking about editing a video when probably thinking, nah, I'm not going to. You finished work. Well, you better go, mate. And I'm going to say goodnight too, hey? Since Craig's gone, you've gone. No, you need to go. You need to go home, relax. It's your weekend, buddy. Go enjoy the weekend. So you dance the night away, or dance the afternoon away. I've been doing this live way too long. So thanks for joining, Jazz. And I'll catch you tomorrow night on the live, hey? Hey, what happens on the live tomorrow night? I can't remember. Is that the thing about the thing that you guys are all doing, like the online thing? Is that what you guys are talking about on your live? Oh, I'll catch you then anyway. I'll find out. It'll be a surprise.